We are all gathered here today to celebrate the life of man's best friend. Why are there cats? Shit, I forgot about the raid yesterday. The raid of horrible rabies-infested cats. Why are you interrupting a funeral? Can she not rest? Poor sweet Tatiana. She gave her life defending this colony, and this is how you honor her memory? Huh? Don't you shoot that coffin. Don't you shoot that coffin. Welcome, you gosh dang city slickers, to Granny's Ranch. Here on the Rim Ranch itself. I was trying to avoid saying that. Sorry, is this about to turn into 2 funerals? How has my man been done so badly by a goddamn fluffy cat? You know what, you could probably self-tend, but I'm worried he's going to bleed out. This is a nightmare. We've already started on a terrible beginning. Oh my god. Oh, it's happening. Done. For God's sake, man. Don't worry there, Granny's got you. Speaking of things Granny's got a bone to pick with some of you in the damn comments section. This was going to be a serious playthrough, and 1 episode in, it's already gone off the rails. Nothing has changed. The mod pack's identical. I just presented it slightly differently. Everything's the same. We're all the same. Are you going to pick him up or what? Cheeseman. I forgot about Cheeseman. Never forget about Cheeseman. It's the same. Everything's the same. If anything, I've just refined the theme down to be a bit more Wild West. After all, of what I will admit are some very inspiring suggestions in the comments yesterday, of which I'm not going to have enough time to go through, I'll admit. Suffice to say, Granny Emmy has implemented a few rules based on what she's heard through the grapevine from you lovely people at home. First things first, rootin' tootin' sheep lootin', you might remember, is a fluid ideology. We're going to use that to add new memes and change the precepts depending on kind of how we play. But I was alright with adding a few custom ranks because people want to see dedicated shop owners, dedicated barber surgeons, which I thought was a cool suggestion, blacksmiths and merchants and sheriffs and everything else. Of course, separate buildings for all of them that they live in, maybe got their own little homestead. I think that's a fantastic plan, so I've thrown all those in. Was that infection done? Is my man about to die to a kitty cat? He's not. He's absolutely fine. Was he? Oh, it was Yakov. Oh, for God's sake, Yakov. No, Granny. I appreciate the candor here, but Dunn is actually the better doctor. Get out of here. Dr. Dunn. Dr. Dunn, there's an emergency. Lunch can wait. Now, I want this town to evolve naturally like a frontier town would. We're going to build as much houses for the people we need. I'm not going to go mad. I'm not going to plan out the whole city. It's just going to evolve out. And if it ends up being inconvenient or if some buildings are in the way, hey, that's just how real life works. Oh, Christ, he's dead then. Everybody agreed on the same thing though, right? I've got a massive list of stuff we've got to do, and now we could be here for the rest of the time. Everybody agreed that we've got to have a big central street, right? If nothing else, a big main street. And we can have little side streets off, of course, but that has been the big driving thing. So we're going to throw down a shitload of packed dirt right through the middle of the map. As much as I'd like the town to stay on this diagonal, it's going to be horrible for building square buildings on. So we'll just do it like that, and then we'll have a nice crossing over the river or something like that. The other thing, everybody was obsessed with shootouts. Pistols at dawn. If people have differences in the colony, they solve it with a bit of rootin' tootin' shootin'. So you did see that hopefully you saw that I added pistols at dawn as a gladiator duel. Town mayor can do that, of course. The town mayor at least needs to start that. We've got to wait a while. We need like 8 people now, I think it is, before we get a town mayor election. I'm not going to throw a wall around everything, because that's just not how Western towns were. I spent a long time yesterday looking at all different blueprints and historical layouts and reading, my ultimate weakness. Oh, God. Oh, and Dunn's got an infection. It's like he was wrestling rabies-infected cats in the dirt. For God's sake, and we didn't have time for a funeral. I think we need a mayor before we can... Oh, we can do it. Yakov can do the speaking. No, Emmy can do the speaking, actually. 63%. We'll do that when we know that not everyone else is going to die. I think a doctor could very much be a great early investment into this settlement. That's something that we could offer as a service to other visitors and stuff like that turning up. What I did want to build as well, someone sent this in Discord, I thought it was a great suggestion, is we have an almost kind of Alamo-type structure on the edge of town, maybe right up in a corner tucked away somewhere safely, where when we get raiders and bandits turning up, we can send all the villagers, all the doctors and the merchants who aren't good at combat, they can all go hide up there in a church, just as they would have in the West. Now, bear in mind, this is still the year 5500. We are still a frontier town in the future. Laser weapons exist, and power armor, and cataphracts, and the Empire, and aliens, and everything else. We are frontiersmen, though. We're not interested in that type of thing. It's not the life for us. Why are you sleeping in the... Oh, because I've turned everybody into a medical bed. That's a fair point. In my mind, I'm thinking it's Fallout New Vegas rules, right? Where the technology exists, it's out there. We can't craft it. I've actually gone through every single recipe in the game and manually removed all the high-tech stuff. I feel like it'd be weird for our Western town to be crafting power armor. It makes quest rewards and trading so much more valuable. Trading muffalos for Gatling lasers, just like the pioneers used to do. Did the beds need cloth all of a sudden? Why do the beds need cloth all of a sudden? Why's that happened, eh? No, I haven't got any bloody cloth. I think you're misunderstanding here. Go to bed. No. I just need a bed. Simple bed. Simple bed is absolutely fine. Oh, Emmy, your grandson's life is on the line, you fanny. Right, medical. Get him over here. This is not looking good. Oh my god, this is not looking good. Okay, hold on. We've got to take every precaution here, Emmy. Otherwise, we're going to lose the whole colony before we've started. It is lit over here, right? It's 50% lit. It's the best we can do, right, for medical tending. That's fine. What else can I do? Is there anything that gives tend quality at this point in the game? I don't think I can do much. We've got 12 bits of medicine, so we'll see him through both of these infections. We can give him the best chance going. 7.34 medical on done. 6.65. I'm going to turn Emmy into the doctor, because if he's self-tending, he's going to potentially mess it up. Hey, you know what might help? I appreciate that you're the fluffiest muffalo in the colony, hence why you're wearing that lovely shirt. I'm going to need you to piss off, though, big man. This is a hospital. Oh, God. Oh, this is so tragic. She lost her bloody pet dog. Now her grandson's over there dying on the table. I don't think there's much we can do to stop it. I've cleaned the room. I've moved the stuff out. It's lit up. We've got medicine. Let's bring the medicine actually into the room right next to them and just make that as fast as possible as well. This is horrible. And look at that. She's sleeping right next to him, holding him as the poor guy's on his way out. Really captured the doom and gloom of the frontier. This is a great experience. No, go back to bed. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up. Oh, damn, this is going to be tricky. Okay. 88%. Granny, that's what we like to see. There's still hope. Can we tend it in 1 hour? I'm going to make sure that she is there, ready to go. Or she's in bed right now. Okay, let's get him. Let's get him. Come on, we need this to be big. We need it to be big. 83%. We might be back on it. I thought it was all going to fall apart. Don't get me wrong. It would be a pretty cool story if Granny was on her own for a little while and had to rebuild from literally scratch, from absolutely nothing. So we are at 50% infection, 44% immunity. Holy shit, I think he's actually going to be fine. 57% infection, 45% immunity. Oh my god, it's catching up. Granny, you've done it. She's gonna be known throughout this round for being a healer. How's Yakov looking? 79% immunity and 70% infection. She's just saved both of their lives. She's proven herself a goddamn good leader. Look at that. What about the prisoner? Did I let them starve? How you doing? Food 0. Oh god. My bad. I've forgotten that Udon was the warden there for a little while. That's okay. How you doing? You're not like dying on me. Minor malnutrition. It's character building.
Darn it, Emmy! Give me some of that cooked food already, or I swear I'll eat that vile face of yours.
Oh, sunflower seeds. Wait, you had food all along? You had food all along and you were just not eating it? Maybe that's what Emmy took to her? I'm not sure. Very strange. What a strange time. Oh my god, Velasco's pregnancy progressed from 1st to 2nd trimester. I want to try and at least convert her before she has the baby. Otherwise, I think the baby will be born a big bastard bandit. And that's just not very suitable for a lovely little baby. How long does it last? I have no idea. At the rate we're going, the damn thing's going to be born with a handlebar mustache and a revolver. On the subject of handlebar, mustache, and revolvers, out there on the planet, we got 2 new settler factions. We got Good Springs with the cowboy folk, and then we've got Novak with the rangers next door. Both of those can offer us cool things like bounties and quests and all sorts of wild westy stuff that we can go out there and do in the world. Not that we're ready for that, but eventually we're gonna get a bounty hunter of our own. I think the best shooter in the colony. It is separate to the sheriff rank, but I've got the shooting specialist down as the bounty hunter, that's right, and the commissar down as the sheriff. Can enforce compliance, which I thought was pretty good. Oh, and actually, before I forget, there was another great suggestion in the comments. So going back to that whole idea of there's high tech on the planet, laser guns, whatever else, we just simply can't craft it because the Empire's hoarding it all. There are very valuable quest items out there, specifically Gorse revolvers and a Gorse repeater. Cowboy weapons for a cowboy future. We got Law and Order, the dual revolvers, which you got to admit, that's pretty good, right? Town mayor's going to be elected, right? But the sheriff has got to be the best lawman for the colony, which at this point actually might be done, given that he's a... Oh no. That was hurtful, Dunn. What the hell? They're fighting one. I guess they're sick of each other's presence. Oh. Or maybe they're not sick of each other's presence. Maybe they got the infection delirium. You know what? Is it even worth wasting the medicine on that? 97.4% immunity. And, no, actually, don't bother. I think he's going to be fine. Yeah, he's going to be absolutely fine. Look at that. They've got the Madcap Blues. Good as new. And he's off immediately. Amazing work. How are you looking? You probably will be fine, but Granny wouldn't risk it with her own grandson. Like, that's her actual, real, legitimate biological grandson, not just, you can just call her Granny for fun like the rest of the colony. I think beneath that soft exterior is our cold, hard, calculating monster in Granny. I mean, look, Yakov's the one who got the deed from the Empire. He's definitely second in command. It's called Granny's ranch, not Yakov's ranch. Telling you, she is cold and calculating. I mean, just look at her.
Oh, I like you. You can call me Granny.
Except she says that to everybody. And then everybody's like, wow, I've gotta stick up for Granny now, haven't I? Hey, Cheeseman, why are you still here? Well, you got a bruise on your torso and a cut on your arm. Get out of my colony. The man's just sitting here eating my damn meals, and we haven't got many of those. Oh, a wanderer. Marjo, hello. She is a believer in rootin' tootin' sheep looting. Hello. What are you, though? She's willing to contribute. Which doesn't say what she is. But we have charitable beliefs. We know what it's a hard life out here on the frontier. She could have also been attacked by a band of rabid cats. Let's take her on. Melee 12, double passion, my god. She's a Wolfpack member turned behavior research. Intellectual 10, medical 10, melee 10. You sound like the barber surgeon to me. This is a cool combo. This is a perfect combo for a Wild West doctor. Satiable and straight. Capable of artistic and firefighting, that's fine. You're amazing. That's what she's doing. She's tending the Muffalo's hay fever. Oh, I'm not sure Amy trusts her quite yet. You got a little bit of something going there. Look at that. It'll maybe be a little one way. She's got to win her respect. You got to win her over. You know what? I like you. We can do a lot with you. It still might be better to train up Dunn to be the doctor, because he's got the passion for it. But you know what? We're going to leave you in charge. You're more qualified for the time being. That leaves Dunn to be in charge of the warden. He can be the sheriff, I think. Oh, and a party. Hey, we're throwing a party, I guess, to celebrate nobody dying. Maybe the new person. This could be a good way to build up some social between them. Oh, what a party, eh? My God, this is... this is high octane. Right now, Yakov is basically pointless. He's good at shooting, sure, that's kind of his job in the colony, right? But when we've got all this downtime, what the hell am I going to get you to do? I mean, artwork, sure, maybe he can govern, but he's not mayor. No one's been elected yet. Research? I can't even get him fishing. Oh, God. Okay, sure. I guess we could slap down a basic research bench and just let him get some basics down. Why is she running? Hello? Investigators hunting Marjo. Get out of there. We got gosh darn gators in the flower field. Oh, for God's sake. Can you bring a goddamn flintlock with her? Oh, sure. I mean, it's not very rootin' tootin', but I guess she's just come back from the Civil War. Oh, but that's good eating, though. That's some good eating. Just watch the glaucoma. See around the bad bits. Oh, she's already on it. Granny Emmy just slinging a whole goddamn gator over her shoulder to drag back. That's amazing. How much meat is that? Where are you taking that meat to? You put it in the stockpile. Why are we keeping meat in the To be fair, look, we were kind of up against it for time yesterday. I had to throw this down quick. Let's bring this, what have you got for me? This is some sort of food basket. Oh, hey, look at that. Cheeseman's finally gone. Relations with the sacrilege hunters have changed from 30 to 46. They're one of the factions that has a lot of high tech because they, I presume, brought it with them to this planet. Maybe they've got a big manufacturing facility. Who knows? The point is they've got it, so having good relations for them will help out in the long term. I'm still going to stick very strictly to the theme, though. We're still going to stay very Western, even if we get the opportunity to buy cataphract gear. If there's like a cool story behind it, though, if like the sheriff has a showdown, pistols at dawn with some sort of Imperial cataphract and wins it, takes his armor, that's cool. That's fine by me. Well, I started taking down this palisade, but having a little fort at the front of the map could be quite handy. Could be quite good as we expand out and build everyone a dedicated building, turn this one into the fort style structure I was talking about, a little defense at the front of the base. That could be quite nice. Let's slap the sign down over Main Street, though. Oh, it was the wrong thickness. I'm gonna have to make the road wider. You wouldn't want my sign to be off-center. So looking at a layout of the Alamo, which is the old-timey fort, you've heard of it. They had a big shootout there. It's very famous. Apparently, the buildings themselves were the walls, which I think is actually kind of a sick idea. Rather than just building another generic palisade wall around a bunch of buildings, let's make the buildings the actual wall, and then we stand out in the middle and do the shootout that way. So I'm going to build that right on the edge of town, I think. And probably have our people hide away in there as kind of a defensive thing for Main Street. I'm not sure whether to put it on this side of the river, which I suppose this side of the river makes more sense, doesn't it? Again, I want it to be like natural, so I only want to build the buildings that we actually need. I don't want to go buck wild with it and go too crazy. So let's throw down. I think the first most important building has to be a hospital, right? Somebody did leave a comment saying that the frontier towns had bunkhouses where your general kind of worker visiting the town or whatever would stop in with a bunch of other people. It was only the important people that had the specific houses and ranches and whatever else. So I think we'll throw down, again, I think we'll throw down a bunkhouse and maybe stick everybody but Emmy in there for the time being. We don't really have a choice. Got bunkhouse 1. Then we're going to throw down the feedery, where we're going to actually serve up some meals for a bloody change. We got the cookery, where we're going to try and do something other than just a campfire. And then finally the granary, which you're probably thinking, is that where Emmy sleeps? No, that's for food, you moron. I don't want to make it too massive. I don't want to make it like enormous, but I think if we, just to give myself a rough outline, maybe do something like that. That's kind of nice having that on the edge of town. I kind of like it. And then my idea was kind of have town start roughly in this section. I think that's going to be pretty nice. This is just a temporary base. We're going to slap it all down with wood. It'll be quick to throw up, and then eventually we'll convert it into a proper little base as well. We'll keep our guns and our cannons and everything else we might need. Well, it's going to be a lot easier to build a town when they're all over there, because that gives them everything they need. And then we can focus on the actual town getting the rest of the time. Hey, how you going with that? Has she not had that baby yet? It's going to be going on forever. Down to 47%. Well, when we've got the church going, we might be able to get ourselves a moral leader. I don't know who to trust with that. Maybe Emmy would be better as... I think the rank's actually specifically preacher, which I don't think she suits. Oh! Marjo was a... Oh my god, she was from the big bastard bandits. Probably here to bust out the other person. Oh, for God's sake. She blasting. She's blasting my fluffiest muffalo. Stop her. That's executable by death. We're not going to do that. We're not going to get out the gallows quite yet, because we do need people to actually help out in this bloody colony. Go jump behind those rocks. How's Dunn doing? Where is he? Oh god, he's miles away and he's very slow. Oh, we got ourselves a shootout in the town square. Get behind some cover, Yakov. Where's she going? What has she got anyway equipped? Oh, it's that bloody flintlock, I remember. We should be fine. I think we've definitely got her outgunned. Especially given that she's obsessed with shooting my fluffiest muffalo. What's wrong with her? Where are you? Oh shit, she's already down. Oh, that's totally my bad. I was too obsessed with that bloody muffalo. How are we looking? Oh, great shots. He did almost kill her there. Forming bandits. I like this. This is good. This really does suit what we're going for here in this nice frontier town. Right, let's get her patched up pretty rapid. Congratulations. Your colony doctor again, Dunn. I think Dunn's on the career path to be sheriff, right? He's pretty handy with a gun. He's not amazing at it, but he's good with animals, so he knows how to wrangle a horse. He's pretty good with medical, and of course, he's our best social character. I think all of those things should suit a sheriff quite well. No, I think I might make the area where Tatiana's coffin is be the proper town square. A road off of Main Street, because it's not going to be right in the smack bang middle, is it? We'll have a road off of Main Street. We could have the mayor's mansion on the other side, or at least some sort of housing for him, right? We don't need something super fancy, I suppose. That would be quite nice. And then we could have the statue in front of that too, except I'm now noticing it's off center. Why would you do a thing like that, huh? That's all right. We don't have to pay attention to that. We can just go by the actual sarcophagus itself. That would be nice. It's a nice way to honor her too, I think. So I'm going to be honest, that golden statue, that's bloody miles out. It's going to be a long time before we get enough gold for that one. The hell? Someone's put out a warrant on Yakov. What did he do? Hey! Is it because he's walking around shirtless? Wanted for conspiracy posted by the big bastard bandits. Probably conspiring to recruit their people, I suppose. Oh, shit. They put out a wanted poster on him for 1,118 silver. I can't even pay that off. Actually, maybe this is something from before we met him. He could have been a wanted man looking for his redemption in a nice little frontier ranch. You put some clothes on and take that mask off, though, my friend. Let's see if we can actually make him a shirt, dare I say it. What we got going on here? Cannibals. Oh my god, they must be as desperate for food as I am. You know what? Forget it. We can make him some wooden armor, I suppose, eventually. Hello? Good lord, it's constantly kicking off here. Oh, did you see that? They're looking to capture Yakov due to conspiracy. Somehow the bandits have convinced him. Probably said if you capture him, you can eat him. That's fine. He's all yours. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? I lost him in the flowers. There they are. Moving carefully. I've sent Granny into... Actually, you're already in range. You know what? Just stay there and blast him. I sent Granny in to pick people up if bad things happen. What's that you got there? Drinking sweet freedom? What the hell is that? Neocane mashed, distilled, and then aged in synthwood for a very drinkable and surprisingly complex rum. Ooh. Gotta get some courage before you charge down Yakov. I don't blame you. He's just going for Granny. Damn, what are those clothes of yours made of? Jesus, I can't even get through. We've blasted... Look at this. We're blasting her so much the bullets are just bouncing off. How is she this fast? Maybe it's probably better to ask how is Yakov so bloody slow. Hey, get out of there. No running and gunning. He's down. You moron. Oh, and you killed her. You killed her dead. Was she good? I probably shouldn't check, otherwise it might break my heart. Oh, she was pretty good. Oh, shit. How's he looking? He lost a finger. But he's actually not doing too badly. Let's patch him up here quick. It's a hard life out here on the frontier, eh? I mean, don't get me wrong, all these raids are really easy. We'd have to deal with a crocodile and one raider. Oh, it's going to be fine when we actually get the base set up. It might be a little bit trivial, to be honest. Oh, shit, we got ourselves a sandstorm. Sandstorms hinder pawns and break outdoor electronics. I think they also leave, funnily enough, sand absolutely everywhere, so that's going to be fun to try and clean up. Too much. This is too much southern hospitality. What's going on here? Now I've got to rescue another bloody person. That's another day that we're not going to get the buildings built. Could this potentially be the first ever series where I legitimately play a good person, just trying to live their life? Apparently, the helpful fellows have successfully founded Caro. Oh, nice. They got a new base out there on the world map. Oh yeah, shit, look at that. The helpful fellows being the imperial settlements, not part of the empire, but just citizens. Executive is Feldo Mangler. Thank you, Feldo. Frog sausage. You can see all my names now that I've typed in. I am laughing at my own joke. You need to just accept that. We got Jelly King for the Big Bastard Bandits. We got Planty Mush for the Sacrilege Hunters. Tommy Oliver from the Rangers. We got Muffalo Bill, which I was very proud of, for the Cowboy Folk. Leafy Greens, Shrek Onion as the Ogre, obviously. Tree Greenlee, Flamio Hotman, Tooth the Blue Heralder for the Great Danes. And then I don't speak Cattle Rustler. I don't know what the hell any of those words mean. Meaty Warts for the Raving Cannibals. What a lineup. Man, some of those names are good. I shouldn't have wasted those on. Oh, look at how sandy it is. No! My beautiful biome, you've ruined it. Oh, all the flowers are dying. Oh, there's not enough desert in this Wild West playthrough. Yeah, maybe you should have trusted me, huh? Maybe I had a gosh damn plan for that. Maybe you can get an expertise. I presume that's in cooking, yeah. So I do want to hold out and wait for her to get the construction, because I think she's going down in legend. Okay, she's not going to be with us forever. She's 67, right? She's going to go down in legend as the builder of this colony. I think I want to hold out. I think I want to go for architecture, or is building just like construction speed? Whereas architecture is construction quality and success chance. Look, we're on the frontier. We gotta get those buildings up and up fast. My God, look at the biome. Oh my God. It's just been totally deserted over. I mean, to be fair, that is very cool. It's a combination of snow and sand. Look at that. Fallen sand thick and snow medium. Man, this is very cool. Oh, shit. I didn't put roofs on the buildings yet because they're not finished. So they're all just filled with bloody sand now. Oh, for God's sake. Got acidic smog that's just kicked in as well. My God, we've got to get these buildings up quicker. We're all going to die out here. Wow. This is really transformed very bloody fast, hasn't it? Okay, the sandstorm is supposedly ending, and then the pollution's also cleared up too. I don't know how the sand disappears, because surely we don't have to clean every single surface, right? Ooh, stop. Oh, come on, don't fight one another. Just get them patched up and get them out of here. The more social fights we have, the longer they're going to hang around and use up all my bloody medicine. No. Just doctor care at this point. Don't let me forget to put that back. Oh, I see. That's quite clever. They've changed the snow removal area into sand and snow removal areas. I guess we'll have to slap that down over the bloody hospital because we didn't get the roof on in time. Am I going mad? Has he always been capable of cleaning? And I've had everyone else doing it alongside him. Oh, brilliant. Oh, great work. Yeah. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. Is this a once bitten, twice shy kind of moment? Corporate drone named Smarty. Well, with a name like that, maybe we could find some use for you, my friend. We do need a researcher. Hello. Oh, you seem well equipped for the job. Bandit scarf. You might be showing your hand a little bit there, friend. Cloth sash, cloth blouse, synthread skirt. Well equipped for the desert. And then we've got a lovely little gun, lovely fancy little gun. You're shit. Oh, you're terrible. Good lord. At least you're a fast learner, I suppose. Pirate kid turned corporate drone. Oh, you are hammered into place. Very good. We like that a lot. Social, intellectual. I guess I stick you on the research then. Though you've got some good construction potential. You've also got some good potential for shooting there too. Critical. Learning speed 525%. My God. Bounty hunter Smarty. Oh, I think that could do something for us. That could be well good. And actually, with your learning speed, he's got 60. Oh, because he's critical shooting, right? Everything else is nerfed. Yeah, I forgot that's how critical works. Okay, so you're pretty much useless at everything but shooting. But unlike Yakov, you can actually do something. Here it is. We're finally moving all the furniture down to the now not quite so sandy base. Turns out it does just kind of dissipate similar to the snow. I guess it's being blown away or something like that. We're going to move everything down here. I think it's finally time we get moved into a proper little base. Again, this is only temporary and will be turned into like a military thing later on. Not like a military thing, but you know what I mean. Like a place for all of our town guards to hang out. Would make for a really good caravan spot too for caravan hitching and sending those out. So I might convert some of the buildings over to that. Now we're going to have to really, really keep an eye out for components traders, or any sort of steel traders or anything like that, because that's our big downside on the map. That's the whole point of raising all this catalyst, so that we can trade it for resources, right? We've got nothing. I can't place down anything better than a campfire still to cook stuff on. Eventually, I'd love to get everything on chem fuel. I think that's like the perfect middle ground between futuristic Rimworld tech and then kind of old-timey West stuff. Being able to use oil to power the whole base. I quite like that. Oh, the camp cauldron was only 10 steel and I used it all on bloody floors. I don't think we can dig those up, can we? But you know what? I will give it a go. Is there anything on the map? I mean, this was a completely new planet. There shouldn't be anything here. Oh my god, we do get it refunded. Hey, or some of it refunded anyway. Like 50% of it should be. That'll do. There we are. We can actually throw down some sort of cooking implement. Smarty. Smarty, not you two. An enemy agent from the Impid Fire Starters. They'd hire... Wait, you're not an Impid though, are you? They'd hired him to come over here and clap my cheeks. For God's sake, I'm going to need a bigger prison. My buffalo! I'm not going to need a bigger prison. I'm going to need a gallows. Let me tell you right now. Oh, he locked himself in. Oh, well, that's a self-solving problem, I think. Right, here we go. Big brain time. Get ready. Hit him with the old burden, Yakov. Nice. Get behind. Start blasting. Oh, yeah, like actually open the door, though. Brilliant. Good work. There we are. Start blasting him, though. Smarty, why would you do this? Okay, is that enough damage? Maybe another couple of shots? Oh! I wanted to take him alive. Oh, he could have been such a good gunslinger. Oh, for God's sake. Well, never mind. These things happen, don't they? Look, we can't capture everybody. We've been bloody lucky so far with the people we've already got. Oh, hey, maybe the answer to all my prayers. Let's see if you've actually got some steel for me, if you don't mind. You've got components. I've got to sell something. We've picked up a lot of crap, so I'm sure I can... Sure, I can wrangle one or two of these off of them. I guess we'll sell all the textiles. We'll sell all the textiles beside the muffalo wool so that we can actually build shit out of that. Then let's sell... Actually, I've got the perfect thing to build out of muffalo wool that's just come back to me. Let's go with that. Let's take some steel, too. And that should give us enough to build, dare I say it, an actual proper kitchen. Thank you. This really is the cherry on the cake, right? What are we going to do with those muffalos? It's all about building a little fort where we can live safely and they can actually have bedrooms and houses, which I think we've pretty much nailed, right? Where else do you go with it? What else can we do with muffalos? I'm stalling for time because I can't find it. Here we go. Watchtowers. Watchtowers. When you stood on these, it extends your line of sight over adjacent walls. So we can put a watchtower right here behind the entrance to the fort and they can see right over the top at any bandits that might be coming in. Plan was to have these just kind of dotted around. So throw them in kind of all the important places that we might need them to defend the fort. Look at that. It's a bit lost for the direction to take it at the start today, but you know what? I think this is really coming together. Oh, shit, thank you. 194 silver. We had another trade caravan turn up. Obviously, we haven't got anything left to trade at this point. That's 194 silver, though. I'll say that. No! No, no, no. Emmy, get out of there. Bloody tornadoes now. This place is hell. You thought it was an idyllic field, and I kept telling you. I kept telling you to trust me, and look at this place. We've had acidic smog. We've had sandstorms. We've had snow. We've had a tornado. Don't... Surely it can't destroy animatries. Oh, it can. Oh, it can. You piece of shit. You could have spawned anywhere else in the map and that wouldn't have been a problem. It's gone. Tornado has left the map. Well, we have absolutely deforested this place. Do you remember how many flowers there were when we turned up? Look at it now. I've just destroyed it. But you got to admit, base looks good. I'm happy with it. I think we're done here. Thank you all for joining me today here on Granny's Ranch. If you got any suggestions, not only will I keep grabbing stuff from the YouTube comment section, I probably tend to grab more stuff from there, but I've also set up a Discord channel that I can occasionally go back to and have a look through of all sorts of suggestions, any ideas for managing the colony, any rules that we should have, kind of house rules, buildings and play styles and whatever. Throw them at me. This is going to be, I think this is going to be amazing when it's set up. I do think we've maybe got another Jerry Egypt on our hands, but you got to bear with me on that one. That took a lot of work. So let's see where we're going with it. Not much character development today, I will admit, but we did at least get some interesting new characters lined up ready for the future. I'm happy with it. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, as always, of course, though, to the executive producer patrons, without which I wouldn't be here doing Rim every day, despite the fact that I've got a lot of stuff to do in real life. Thank you to Sam, Murdskirt, Evelyn X, Opossum Supremacist, Black Magic, Tyria Him, Snowlauger, Jonathan Cameron, I Don't Know, I Just Vibe, Fantasus, Antolino, Nash EQ, Buen Gun, Mike Freeman, The Cat Lover 366, Vim Cola, Matt Lewin, Hanky Spanky, Nancy Dro, Josh Luntz, Luna, Blood Snakes Chaos, I Am Druids, Banjo Slurp, Hobo Billy Joel, and Pep Fiend for their support over at the executive producer tiers over on Patreon. Oh, I'm actually out of regular patrons. I only have executive producer patrons left now. Suffering from success. Thank you for joining me. See you all tomorrow.